They say for people to remember what you have to say, you have to always come up with a story. So here's my story, which is a true story. About 10 years ago, I used to be a CTO for a company doing AI implementation. My job was great, it was demanding, it was intellectual, I was doing a lot of design. And here it came, a side project to get Salesforce up and running for the marketing department. Of course, I first look for somebody to just put this, or as we say it in our business, dump it on his plate. But since it was close to Christmas holidays and everybody was on vacation, I thought, okay, I'm going to learn enough about this side project so I can lead the team when they are back of how to implement it. Before you know, it was love at the first sight. Okay, for my entire holiday vacation on my own time, I was trying to learn about Salesforce. And what was so amazing about it is after a couple of days, I started dreaming about how can I even use this tool and take advantage of all the powerful features that comes with it. It didn't take 6 months from that Christmas holiday that I quit my job, I quit my CTO job, and I started a company building apps on Salesforce. So here I was, I had a company and I was in the Salesforce ecosystem. I was building, doing anything related to Salesforce. The first year was the most difficult year because they say being an entrepreneur is like being an actor and an actress. You are as good as the last movie you made. But guess what? I did not have a movie. I didn't even have a script for the movie. I just had the feeling that this is where I meant to be. So I used to get every single project that comes on my way, even if it was just a small design, setting up pages or whatever I had to do. I totally forgot the intellectual aspects of being CTO and designing AI. It was the matter of survival. It was the matter of I am here and it's not easy to make it quickly, but I'm not going to quit. About the second year, a small project come on my way, which had to do with an easy way to sell costumes, the ballet costumes online. I, of course, look at the App Exchange. The idea was there should be somebody who thought about this before, so having the products in Salesforce, you should be able to have a tool to get these products and sell online. So people maintain these products in Salesforce and sell it online using credit card and accepting PayPal and credit card. To my surprise, there was no tool at the time. So I thought, well, maybe I should be building a tool that allow people to very quickly and rapidly sell whatever they are maintaining in Salesforce online. And that's how the story of eZe Store started. I still remember our very first sale. The moment I could say as an entrepreneur, I made it. One company in this world is interested about the product that I have been involved and have designed. Now, fast forward 10 years later, 4 generations of eZe Store, a product roadmap. The question for every single app developer or a company is, how do you decide which features to be incorporated in the next generation of your app? So this is what we've done. We turned every single sales call, every single demo to a two-way process. We not only went through the features that comes out of a box in eZe Store, we not only showed some live examples of the companies who use eZe Store, but also we learned something from the client. If they ask for a feature that we do not currently have, that feature made it to some whiteboard somewhere in our office to be considered for the next release of the application. Of course, if there are very many features and very many functionality, it's just a zoo out there. It becomes very complicated to pick and choose. But ironically, it's not like that. There are some trends that comes in the market. Integration of e-commerce and CPQ is a very good example of it. A lot of companies nowadays want to find a very simple and efficient way not only to sell online but also go through the quote process somehow with some variation of the online selling. So we built that into the next generation of our application. Same came with the subscription billing. It just came out in 2, 3, 4 conference calls and sales demos. So we didn't have it at the time, but it didn't stop us. It actually, in a very healthy and organic way, it made it to some other team's plate to be decided if this is indeed something we need to be adding to our app, which we have done. So I have a question for you. Think about the last sales call you were involved, either demoing the product or being there as a technical support or however you were involved with that call. Was the prospect asking for something that did not exist in your product or in your app? What was it? Did you write it down? Did you communicate that to someone else in your organization who's involved with the product roadmap? If you haven't, this might be something new for you to consider. At the end of the day, if you close this loop, a lot of great things can happen. 10 years and counting, I think it worked for us and it might work for you. Thank you for watching.